Good morning, Makos. Today is Wednesday, June 3rd, 2020. Second to last day of school. Now tomorrow, our president and vice president, Lila and Abby, will be presenting to you their last Mako virtual. And then tomorrow afternoon, about 12:18, we'll produce our countdown to summer. Hey, let's make it official, right? I know it kind of feels like summer and all that, but let's make it official. Let's stay with our tradition here. So I want to, first of all, talk to you about thank you. I want to thank all of our students for their hard work this year. What an incredible year. Now, some of you are going, incredible year. Wow, that sounds like it's positive. Well, it is. I want you to really think about this. I know we're traditional school till March 13th and in virtual school then on, but I want you to think about the things you've learned. I want you to really jot those down because these are things you can't learn in a textbook. There has been an opportunity provided to you in which you have learned a lot about what we as adults have had to learn over years of experience. You've had to learn how to have a growth mindset, how to fight through things, to have the grit and determination to make it regardless if it's a physical thing, a mental thing, an attitude thing, an academic thing, whatever. You've had to work through those pieces. And so these are things we just can't teach that's in a standard. These are things that are real life situations. So I want you to really think about the things you've overcome and accomplished this year. And those, academics, I get it, but wow, what an incredible year. I mean, really. So I also want to thank and take this opportunity to thank your parents. Thank you, parents. I know you were answering a lot of emails from me, from teachers, from your work. You're trying to balance that and support your children as they're going through school or those that aren't even in school yet, and all that balancing going around. And what an incredible thing that we've gone through, right? And I just want to thank you for your support and standing by your child and standing by us through this process. I also want to thank our foundation, our PTA, and for their support and their leadership through this and remaining calm and just supportive throughout it. We can't do it without you. You think about the things that have been provided to our school in particular that have helped our children through even this process alone. We've had, the Chromebooks, for example, our children knew how to use Chromebooks before March 13th, and they overcame so many things so much easier than other children in other schools. So thank you to your financial support too, parents, because you made all of this stuff happen. I also want to take the opportunity to thank our teachers, our staff, our instructional aides, our librarian, all of these people behind the scenes, our office staff who have been working so hard too to ensure that we continue to do quality work around here, that we're just not sitting doing nothing. We are really working hard. It's stuff you can't see, but people are working into the nights. And I just want to thank all of you for that work that you have done and what you have overcome yourselves, because not only are you working, you're also doing the same thing our parents are, in that you're trying to help your children learn. You're working through your own personal home needs and that. So what a balancing act we've all had to go through. So I greatly appreciate everybody's focus, their work, and looking out what's best for children. And I greatly appreciate that very much. I know that as we move into our thoughts for next year, I know my word for the day has been ambiguous. It's been actually for a couple of weeks. And, there's things in our lives to where we don't know. And sometimes when we don't know, it causes us, and I'm going to use the word anxious. Not anxiety, not nervousness, anxious. And it has a different tone to it, doesn't it? Because anxious means you want to find out what's next, right? And that sounds different than anxiety. And it's something that I kind of pull back from high school. I remember I would play football, and boy, I was nervous before games, incredibly nervous. And at times just kind of feeling sick to myself. But as soon as that whistle blew, as soon as the ball snapped, everything was fine. It was wonderful. And I sat there and went, what is this all about? And it's the same thing. I want our students to understand that, right now we don't know. No, we don't. I don't know. I don't know what to anticipate. But I do know this. I'm anxious. I'm anxious to find out. I'm anxious. I can't wait. because once we know how to move forward. And so I'm looking forward to that, honestly, to see what next year has in store. Because guess what? Since March 13th, we made it to now, right? Yeah, we've done an incredible job. So I want us to think about, you may be anxious, you may be nervous, you may have, the word anxiety, but right now I can't wait. I can't wait to find out. And when we do, we're going to look at steps and processes and how to accomplish this. Because that's the next part that happens. Once we know what's happening, we also then need to know the steps we're going to take and how to overcome that. Because that's life. Life is ever changing. Nothing is ever stagnant. Think about that. I know we'd like it to be. I know we'd love it to be. Well, we're kind of spoiled here in San Clemente. If it ever gets below 70 degrees, we're cold. If it gets above 79 degrees, we're too hot. And so we love that constant change or that constant weather climate. But life is different than that. It's ever changing. And what opportunities we have. You got to think of it as just opportunities to know how to overcome this or work through that. And so I look forward to next year. I really do. And I can't wait to see what it unfolds and how we start off and how we'll go through the year. We will continue to work and move forward. We'll have that growth mindset, everybody. So with that, I want to thank you for a great year. It's been an incredible ride for sure. I will definitely miss you over the summer. If you do see me riding on my Vespa or walking down the street or whatever in the grocery store, at a restaurant, hey, can't wait, right? Please wave, say hi, and look forward to seeing more and more people as we continue to reopen our communities. So bless all of you. We wish you a great summer and a healthy summer and a safe summer. So with that, let's stand and do our flag salute, okay, everybody? And place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Makos, make it a Mako summer. Take care, everybody.